Welcome to another episode of Called to Chaos.
Hey guys,
How we feeling?
feeling good. We just got pedicures, so that was
Yeah.
really nice.
Cute
We
toes.
haven't had one in I haven't in a month. I can't remember the last time I had one actually.
Definitely had to be like last summer. Oh, wait. No, I know when my last pedicure was before the cruise.
Oh yeah,
Thanksgiving. That
that's
was
right.
actually my last
It was
pedicure.
looking real bad, y'all, real bad. But
Samesies.
we got it taken care of today.
From here on out, I'll probably just do polish changes.
Yeah, yeah.
Cheaper.
Well, I get ingrown toenails really bad.
Oh,
I don't know why it sucks really bad, so I have to like be pretty.
you have skinny toenails.
Yes, I do. And
So I bet
so
that's why.
I've learned how to like kinda cut them out myself, but then I just, like, massive hurt my toe, so it's easier if I just go, especially when I'm gonna have sandals on during the summer.
I didn't even know they could do that for you.
Oh my gosh, yes, makes it so much better 'cause it gets starts hurting really, really bad. So,
When I heard you ask her to do that, I was like, that's something they do as part of a pedicure. I mean,
absolutely.
I thankfully, that's not something I've ever struggled with, but I didn't know that was part of it.
Yep,
If I
it's
ever get
part of
one,
it.
I'm gonna go get a pedicure and tell them to help me out.
Yeah, you're like, right there, they'll be like, "Ooh, this door?" Like, "Yeah, that hurts. Can you please get it out?
Stop touching it.
Stop it." And I'm super ticklish, we found out. Helen is not. She can just sit there with her foot up, and they'll, like, rub it on that thing. I'm like, "I wish I could do that. I'm about to kick the lady in the face." I literally have to hold my leg like this to get them to do anything. It's so embarrassing.
That's so funny to me. I'm not ticklish anywhere.
Yeah.
No, like my kids think it's annoying because they can't tickle me, and I get it from my mom. My mom also wasn't ticklish. Now I was
So
as a kid
interesting.
though.
Oh, you were, but not
Yeah,
now?
but not now. Like I think it's a mind over matter thing for me,
I'm
and I
sure.
just know how to. I don't
Man,
want
I
to be
try. I
ticklish.
can do mine over matter. Giving birth to a child naturally, but I can't get my freaking pedicure. Like, that makes no sense to me.
Exposure therapy, maybe you just need to get
Maybe.
more pedicures.
Maybe. I don't know, y'all. It's just bad. It's embarrassing, but it's fine.
Well, you can't handle the tickling of your feet, and I can't handle the massage of my calves.
Yeah, it's true.
I constantly have to tell whoever's doing my pedicure, "Be gentle. I want you to massage my feet.
Yeah.
Don't massage the shin and the calves," because I bruise incredibly easy. I have a lot of inflammation, so it's always tender and sore,
Yeah.
and sometimes they don't understand when I'm telling them that.
Yeah.
I'll say, "Be gentle, very light massage," and
Yeah.
they still will be hard, and I'm
So,
like,
like, be pounding.
"Yes."
I'm like, "Jeez."
But the sugar scrub's okay. Like,
Mhm.
sugar scrub the heck out of those legs,
Right,
but
get that dead skin off of there.
don't dig your thumb into it, please. You know, when they do
Yes.
the constant thumb motion right there in the
Yes, it hurts so bad.
you can see the 50 bruises I already have. So
Literally.
why are you
She really
constantly
does.
doing
She
that?
really does. I'm like, "Dang." From eating those chips.
Anyways, what was your most chaotic moment this week?
So we had a bus issue. So
Like a school bus issue?
school bus issue, y'all. I've always been anti-bus only because I didn't have experience with the bus. I didn't have
Mhm.
to ride the bus. So this year it was just like we had to. We're at 4 different schools
Yeah.
and I work in Fort Worth and Matt works in Waxahachie. And so we had to have at least 2 ride the bus home from school. We can take them. We just need them to have help getting home.
Yeah.
And so I've always just been super timid about it. I know my kids are going to be exposed to all the things, and I'm okay with that
Mhm.
to an extent. So I had to get kind of mama bear about it because Nate came home and was telling me that this girl was calling him names that I'm not even going to repeat.
Oh,
And some names he didn't even know what they were.
a school bully.
Yes.
School bus bully.
It was an 8th grade girl.
Oh, come on.
And Nate is in 5th grade. And they were in the back of the bus, and Grayson got moved to the front of the bus because he was doing something, I don't know, which actually ended up being great. But he didn't get to hear anything because Nate still was in the back.
Mhm.
And so apparently this girl like does whatever the heck she wants to. They've asked her to move to the front, but she won't, but nobody said anything.
Mm.
So it happened like once, and we told Nate, just ignore. Like just ignore it, right? Like just don't say anything back. Just don't even look at her. It just makes it worse because he's like, "Mom, I didn't even say anything. I didn't even do anything." I said, maybe she's having a bad day. Like, maybe that's just what it was." Um, and so we're going to be kind and caring
Kinda
and
caring.
kind of caring. And we're going to just ignore her. And then another day she did it again, said something to him. And then the other day she said something else to him. And so I was like, okay, I've had enough. I'm like, I'm either going to get on that bus when they drop you off
Yeah.
I said, "Do they drop you off first or her first?" "Us first." I said, "Cool. I'm either gonna get on that bus and do something." They're like, "No, mom, you're not doing
Don't
that.
do that.
Or we're gonna take it up with somebody else." So, um, I got a hold from, like, the school, and I gotta call transportation now, but so I had to figure out, what do I wanna do? Matt and I were like and I was like, "Okay, we have some other options now. Let's think through this." And so now, thank goodness, Payson, your oldest, is gonna help pick him up with your kiddos, and then Colt, my, Grayson's friend, has always offered to take him home. I've
Mhm.
just been like, "No, you're riding the bus with your brother."
Right.
And so, we've changed some things up so that they can not have to ride the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, there can be some situations where they have to, but at least they can all ride together, hopefully, or
Right.
something. But I'm just like, I just can't do that. I can't do bullying. I
No.
can't I'm just not gonna keep it I'm not gonna do it.
And the sad thing is most of these kids that are bullies like that on a school bus
Mhm.
do it there because they know they can.
Exactly.
Because a bus driver is not gonna do much, or can't do much,
Right.
honestly,
Right.
and any consequence that's gonna come from it is gonna be minimal because it didn't happen during school hours or whatever that
Yeah.
looks like, and so that's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. So, the school said they don't put up with any of the bullying. They took it very seriously, but they said, "Go to transportation because they have video and sound, I guess."
Oh,
So, yeah, now they have it all recorded. So, I got a call up there and just they said at least like, even if the kids are not riding the bus anymore, we need to make sure this is
yes,
dealt
because
with.
she'll do it to someone else.
Exactly, and I'm like, "No, she's not."
Right.
So,
Yeah, definitely do that and keep me posted. I
I'm
want
going to. Super frustrating. I just don't like bullies,
me
just
neither.
don't like it. Obviously, nobody does, but I also know it's probably coming from home, which makes me super sad,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna do it on my kid.
No.
So, that was my chaotic moment.
Yeah. So my chaotic moment was another school money thing,
The
you know.
school money thing.
Apparently there's a choir field trip coming up.
Oh.
I had no idea. It's probably in one of the bazillion emails we
Mhm.
receive.
Send home
Yeah.
paper.
And so I just happened to check the Parent Square app to get rid of the little red dot
Mhm.
because those red dots drive me crazy.
Mhm.
And I saw that it said, "We've extended the permission slip by 1 day. Tomorrow is the last day we will accept permission slips." So I was sitting there, "Oh my goodness, 1 day, that is from today, so technically tomorrow is still okay."
Mhm.
And I call Nyla Faith downstairs and I'm telling her, "What is this field trip?" "Oh, I have it." "Great. Are you gonna give it to me?
Right.
Let me see." And so she hands me the paper. Well, she needed $35 cash. I don't keep cash.
Right, neither do we.
What
It's
do you
very rare.
expect from me? It's now 7:15 at night and you need $35 cash by
Mhm.
tomorrow morning. So Gary was out at practice with Daxton and she had texted him, but then he gets home and forgot the cash.
Ugh. Yeah.
So then we had to figure out, okay, how are we going to go to the gas station, pay the ATM fee
Right.
just to get this $35 cash? These children don't understand.
No, they don't. Like, "Oh, yeah, I need that." Cool.
I don't have time now. Like, I wanted to just be like, you don't get to go, but
I know. It's hard.
natural consequences, but
Mhm.
still,
I know. Where was the field trip to?
I don't even know. I think like a bowling alley or something stupid,
Yeah.
but it was $35. So
Must be something.
maybe it wasn't a bowling alley. I don't know.
Who knows? Hayden went to the ballet yesterday. I guess they
Ooh.
all do that. I remember the other kids doing it and they hated it, but it was funny because they all hated it. And then I asked Hayden when he got home yesterday, "Well, how was the ballet?" And he goes, "It was really good, mom. They were really good at it." And I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, yeah." I was so surprised.
He likes the
I
ballet.
know. It probably calms his brain down.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
wondering.
Like that soft
Mhm.
music
Like,
and
he acted like he liked it.
the floating that
Yeah, I'm
they
wondering
always
if
look
it
like.
really does, like, just kinda calm his brain down some.
Huh.
I thought that was really interesting.
Speaking of calming the brain down, I was scrolling through TikTok the other day and there was this video where it had multiple sounds happening all at one time.
Oh my god.
And it said something on the screen about if you have ADHD, does this sound calm your mind? Do you hear them as all separate sounds?
Mhm.
Or is it just a bunch of chaos? And I heard all of the separate sounds. Like my
Interesting.
brain separated them and I could
Yeah,
hear all of them at different times, which I thought was really cool
that
because
is cool.
there were people in the comments who were like, "This just sounds like a whole bunch of nonsense."
Yeah.
And
That's
so,
interesting. I'm gonna see
yeah,
what I sound like. Or
I'll have to find it for
what
you.
was I trying to say? I wanna know what I hear. I also wonder, I know that's ADHD brain for sure, but also could be mom brain, right? Because I know for me as a mom, I can hear all the things separately. Could hear the baby crying from all
Right.
the way across the room, plus the dog barking. I can hear the freaking dog in her kennel whining when nobody else in the house could ever hear it. In my bathroom, I can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Let the dog out."
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I'm like that as well, but I also can tune out, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
if I'm focused on something, I may not even hear someone talking right next to
Mhm.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
And then that happens to me at work sometimes.
Mhm.
I'm sitting there and I'm really hyper focused on sending an email or whatever, and someone is literally talking to or about me 2 chairs away,
Yeah.
and I don't have any clue what was just said.
Mhm.
Then I feel stupid. What? How did I miss that?
Yeah. You shouldn't feel stupid, though. I feel like we all do that sometimes, especially
Yeah.
if we're just, like, in the
In the
in the
zone.
groove of something. Yeah, in the zone of it. You're trying to
Locked
focus.
in.
We have to learn how to do that in our office, though,
Yeah.
because we all share a space.
Mhm. What
So
do they call it? The
I was trying to remember what it's called.
open
Yeah,
concepts.
yeah.
So we don't all have our own desk.
Mm-mm.
It's just community
Mhm.
workspace, which I love
Me too.
because it allows us to have a lot of fun together, but it can be chaotic. Sometimes you do gotta lock yourself away.
Mhm. I wish we had those silent, like, bubble things.
Oh, yeah, the silent pods.
Yeah, the silent pods. That'd be
Mhm.
really cool.
I think we should talk about what are some things that we didn't know were ADHD that we
Yeah.
just thought were personality flaws or personality tendencies.
You thought you just did it, like, or
Yeah.
maybe everybody did it, or you were just the only one who did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I think I could make a list a mile long of these things.
Yeah.
Um, One of the first things that comes to my mind is hyperfixation.
Mm. Mhm.
I will hyperfixate on something, and what I find myself doing a lot is I'm a big time, like, I'm not gonna spend full price on something, and so I will hyperfixate on what I'm doing. Let me just give you a small example. I wanted to make our living room a little cozier
Mhm.
because it was just kinda didn't have a rug or anything like that. So I got really hyper fixated on what I was doing, but I had to find the best deals on everything.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I was looking for a giant rug to go underneath the couch, and I looked for a month and a half probably
Mhm.
because I it had to like and I did ChatGPT probably 10,000 times
Mm.
with different color rugs, different options. Like my ChatGPT is literally ridiculous.
Showing you all the photos.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the photos of how it could be, and when I see it, it has to feel good in my brain for
Mhm.
me to be like, "Yes, that makes sense. That's what I want." The amount of times I did it is actually stupid ridiculous, but I was so hyper fixated on that, what I wanted and what I was trying to figure out, I couldn't stop until I figured it out. Like, I
Yeah.
literally could not stop. And then I was trying to find the rug that was what I wanted, but also the best price, like, on sale.
Yeah.
So, for, like, a month and a half, that's literally all I did.
Every spare moment, you're
Every
just
spare
looking
moment.
for a rug.
I was on ChatGPT, like, yeah, if I found one I liked that was a good price, I'd put it in ChatGPT. Well, if I didn't like it, I had to go back to the square board.
Mhm.
And so, just that kind of thing, I'm constantly finding myself doing, and it's definitely a problem.
I hyperfixate too on a lot. I don't know that I've ever hyperfixated on something for a month and a half.
Yeah.
That's a long time. But I do hyperfixate. Well, let's hold on. I think that when I started reading again and when
Mhm.
I started
Yeah.
doing puzzles, those were
Mhm.
hyperfixations for sure. However, those have continued for over a year now. I
Yeah.
still love doing both of those things. I
Yeah.
still do both of them every single day, but it is a hyperfixation.
Mhm.
I will think about it. However, it also falls into the category of it helps my brain turn off and
Yeah.
shut down. And so I hyperfixated on the activity of it,
Mhm.
but I now use it as a therapeutic thing to help
Right.
my ADHD in some ways. But I hyperfixate on a lot of different things for hours, I would
Mhm.
say. So, for example, I'm looking in the same way for something, you know, to shop. I'm shopping for
Yeah.
something. If I think about it while I'm still in bed, right? Or
Mhm.
when I just wake up, I can't just move on with my
I
day.
know. Yeah.
I have to look into it, at
Mhm.
least find something, add it to the cart, set an alarm to remind me, send myself an email,
Mhm.
something to keep that because of the hyperfixation is only mm, telling on myself here, is only cured by the instant
It is.
gratification of something.
Mhm. Yeah.
So the purchase is made
Yep.
or the conversation is had about
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
If I'm hyperfixating on a
Yes,
conversation,
same, I do that too.
whatever that may be, I can only get it out of my brain and stop if I buy it, fix it,
Yeah.
talk about it,
Yep.
something like
Mhm.
that. But
It is.
with the hobbies, because I feel I spent a lot of years of my parenthood life not having any hobbies, and so
Mhm.
now that I have 2 and a half, the diamond art is a
Yeah.
half.
I was like,
I
"What the half?"
I don't do it all the time, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Now that I have 2 and a half hobbies, I keep thinking of new things I would like to try.
Mhm.
So paint by number
Mm.
is really big right now, where it's very similar to diamond art, but it's, like, better than, like,
Hmm.
childhood paint by number,
Yeah.
mostly because you can create these beautiful things that
Oh,
you
wow.
painted.
Yeah.
And so I was doing some research into paint by number and hobbies, and how your phone listens to you
Yep.
and
Just
knows
keeps
what you
popping up.
yeah, knows what you're researching. Well, I saw a video that was talking about how hyperfixation hobbies is not necessarily a negative thing. Like,
Right.
changing hobbies multiple times is actually okay because
Mhm.
you'll circle back to it.
Hmm.
So, like, I buy puzzles a lot and I do puzzles. That's something I'm always gonna continue to do.
Mhm.
Even if I go through a season where I stop for a few weeks,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean I'm never gonna do it again.
Right.
Eventually, I'll wanna start doing it again.
Mhm.
And so finding new hobbies isn't bad, and hyperfixating on them isn't necessarily bad because, yeah, I might buy all of the supplies to do this one thing,
Mhm.
in this instance, paint by number. Haven't done it yet, but if
Yeah.
I do, uh, I might get sick of it after a little bit, but then I'll
Yeah.
just put it away and eventually I'll wanna come
Pull
back
it
to
back
it.
out.
And it makes so much sense now as an adult because in the past, I would have just tossed things away,
Mhm.
thrown them out when I got sick
Yeah.
of it, and then had to rebuy if I
Yeah,
ever got
that's so true.
interested. And
Yeah.
so having them explain it in the video, which the video probably explained it way better than I
That makes
just
sense
did,
though.
but knowing that, oh, yeah, just store it. You don't
Right.
got to get rid of it. It's not that you don't like it anymore. Just store it and then like cycle through those things.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll get to a place
It'll come
where
back again that you
it's
wanna
like
do
my
it.
diamond art. I don't do it all the time. I have a whole setup, and
Mhm.
whenever I get the itch to do diamond art, I just pull it out
Yeah.
and
That
do
makes
it.
sense. Mhm.
So, hyperfixation slash what did I say that?
Hobbies.
No, it was the dopamine of, like, the instant
Oh,
gratification,
instant gratification. Yeah.
'cause I feel like instant gratification is ADHD.
It definitely is. That's also just like what is it, the
The
dopamine
hit of
hit?
dopamine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
Man, it's so hard.
it is. But though that's not something I realized was ADHD.
Mhm.
My whole life, I just thought, like, I was this person that obsessed
Yeah.
over
Same.
something and didn't know how to
Mhm.
be a normal human being and not do those
It
types of
makes me
things.
hard because Matt doesn't understand that sometimes, I don't think. Like, he doesn't understand that.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, constantly looking at something, constantly doing it, and just he doesn't understand that I can't stop until he's like, "Just stop."
Mhm.
He thinks he's ADHD, but I honestly don't think that he is.
Yeah, I mean,
Not like me
well,
at
and
all.
that's the thing though, is ADHD and men and women are so different.
That's so true.
And so he might be ADHD in a different way. Like, it
Yeah.
affects us so different, and that is why we're underdiagnosed
Mhm.
and just labeled anxious and depressed all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. His is more, I think, to focus on one like, no, he focuses too much on one thing. He's not able to multi-focus,
Yeah.
but mine is a lot more mental.
Well, and I think for me, I didn't realize that every single human in the world didn't hear multiple things going on in their brain at one time. I didn't know that was you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had no idea that people could have a thought
Mhm.
or be thinking about
Mhm.
something, and that was the only thing they were thinking about.
Yeah.
I constantly have
A million
a
thoughts.
million things going through my brain about today, tomorrow, yesterday. I'm still thinking about the stupid thing I said in
Yeah.
20 conversations like 20 years ago. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the whole joke about I've got a bunch of tabs open in my
Mhm.
brain. No,
It's
literally,
literally true.
And I didn't know that that wasn't how everybody's brain worked
Mhm.
until I talked to people about it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I think that's all I ever knew too. I don't think I realized it until I got married, and Matt can do that. He can just be one thing at a time. It makes me so irritated.
Yeah.
I'm like, "I don't understand. I don't understand how you could just think about one thing right now. Just one thing. Like how?"
Yeah. I can be working, sending an email, right? Typing on my computer to send this email and still be thinking about the 4 next things that I have to
Yes,
do to make sure that I don't forget them. But on the contrary, once I stop sending that email and I get up to go do one of those
mhm,
4 things that I was thinking I needed to go do, I've already forgotten what they were
100%.
because they were in my mind at the same time while I was actively working on something
Yeah.
else.
I saw something, I don't know if it was on TikTok or what, but it's like, go look at your friend's notes section of their phone. The way that my notes section is the wildest thing you've probably ever seen,
Oh, I
because
want to
I will
see it.
I it will make you crazy. It's like all those red dots probably that are unfinished, because I will pull my notes up for everything and I'll put what I wanted just for that time, but then I'll go pull up again for whatever thought comes to my brain so I don't forget it.
Oh, I need to get better at that.
I mean, but it's literally there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I took the note when I go back and look at it.
Oh,
So I have, like, the most random
you need to get
notes
more
all through my
specific.
phone. I know.
Be more specific. Voice note it.
I should do that.
Something that has gotten I mean, I'm not great, but I've started doing a little bit more voice noting things
Yeah,
is I'll
like
be more detailed if I don't have to type it. So if I just talk to text it, then I'll get the details out better,
yeah.
or I'll save them better.
Just see if I can find some
Yeah, find me one.
examples of this craziness, because I have, like, one whole note is just measurements of something.
Oh, cool.
No idea what it's from.
Hmm. What
3
day
3
what
foot.
was the day you took that note?
It was March 11th, 3 foot by 9 foot.
Maybe it had to do with a photo op you were measuring
Probably.
for?
Yeah. I have
That's funny.
invites. I was going to put how many invites I had gotten out for, like, to invite people to church, and all it says is, "Invites, 6." That's all the note says. Didn't finish that one.
I don't have anything like that.
Like, it's bad, y'all. It's so, so bad. $7.99 for 90 with tax exempt and 10 free.
What?
Mhm. I think that's when I was looking at pizzas for we were buying so many
Oh,
pizzas,
got it. I was about to say,
but I don't say pizzas on there. It's just I literally just pulled it up and put what I heard and put it on there, you know?
yeah.
So it's wild. All they're just so random.
I I literally said today I wanna get better at keeping notes of things that happen or that I wanna remember
Mhm.
in the moment.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to use your notes app from your watch, so you didn't have to, like, open your phone and you could just
I
talk
think
to
there
it.
is a little app on your note on your watch. The little notes app is on there.
Well, I got a
I don't know how to
a
use it though.
very old
Oh, okay.
Apple Watch. It's the 3rd generation, y'all. There's, like, 20 out
I
now.
have no
I
idea.
don't know. It's very old. It doesn't do much.
Hmm.
Uh, let's talk about the overstimulation that happens with
Oof.
ADHD
Yeah.
and the
Um,
rage that can come along with
the
that.
rage. Seriously, that's the biggest part of it, I think, for me, is
Yeah.
the rage that comes along with it.
Yeah.
Let's think of some examples. Um, I got super overstimulated, especially after Easter services. I got home
Mm.
and I have been talking to people all day long,
Mhm.
and I'm definitely an extrovert,
Mhm.
but when I'm peopled out, and I get home and, like, Hayden or Nate or somebody asks me a question and I just, like, lost it.
Yeah.
"Why? What?" Or they're making a little sound in the kitchen and I'm just like, "Stop that."
Yeah.
They're like, "Stop what?" Like, "Whatever you're doing,
Just stop.
stop it." Like, I just couldn't handle anymore. I couldn't even handle any more of the sounds. I was like, "I can't handle any more sounds. I can't do any more."
Yeah.
You know? I
That
felt so
happens to
bad, but
that happens to me every day,
yeah,
honestly. And it not in it like the large format of
sure.
that or it's not even the right word. I don't know how to talk. Like, not the large capacity maybe in that
Yeah.
big of a capacity. For me, my overstimulation is it affects every sense that I have, and so by the time I get home on any given day,
Mhm.
I can easily get overstimulated
Yeah.
because I've been around people all day and I
Mhm.
am not an extrovert,
Right.
but then also I sit in traffic.
Yes, that's the
And so I'm
worst.
sitting in traffic. I'm stopping and going and trying to listen to a book or a podcast or the
Mhm.
radio or music. And maybe I'm on a phone call or trying to figure out what we're doing when we get home, who's going where.
Yeah.
And so by the time I walk in the door, I very easily go from, you can give me a hug, quick hug,
Mhm.
husband, quick kiss, but like back off
Mhm.
because I don't want any overstimulation of any of my senses.
Yeah. That's true.
So, and I mean, I'm not even joking. So let's say this is stupid, but let's say someone's cooking dinner in my house
Mhm.
and it smells like whatever they're cooking, but I can also still smell my diffuser
Yeah. Oh,
or
yeah.
my wall plugins, whatever, and I can hear whatever game is being played or the TV's on or whatever, and then I'm uh setting my stuff down. I got kids upstairs making noise up there, and then I just want to sit down and relax for a minute. Someone says my name
Mhm.
or asks me a question.
Mhm.
No,
Mhm.
no, and it's what's wrong with you? I just can't. Right? Can I just
I
have
know.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
My brain just needs to shut off.
Mhm.
I just need a minute.
Yep.
And I've gotten really good at using the word overstimulated because of a couple of my kids are ADHD, so they
Yeah.
understand that word. And with Nyla Faith specifically, I'll tell her, I'm very overstimulated right now. Please just give me a minute.
Yeah, that's good.
And she gets it, she understands it, so she'll wait a minute
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
or she'll help me in the sense of, "Here, don't take that to mom. She's overstimulated."
Yeah. That's
And
good, though.
I know,
That's so
but
good.
I had to explain it to her of like, because she feels it too in
Yeah.
moments, and I can understand that. So it's, what do you do that makes you feel better in those moments,
Mhm.
or whatever it is? Find something to do. And when I say I'm overstimulated, know that it's not you. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I just need a minute
Right.
of quiet to get overstimulated.
Yeah. No, that's so true.
But I always thought that was just me being, a bad parent or not being
Yeah.
able to handle life and all these other
Mhm.
things. But I didn't realize that not everybody felt that.
Yeah. I don't think that I did either. I think I always thought I was like, "Man, you're just so anal about all these things."
Mhm.
Like, you wanna nitpick everything,
Mhm.
but the more that I learn about it, the more that it makes sense too.
Yeah.
The more that we're able to explain it to our family, I think too,
Mhm.
like you just said,
Yeah.
teaching them
And having the words to put to it.
and having the words put to
I
it.
didn't know to use overstimulated most of
Mhm.
my adult life,
Mhm.
unfortunately. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
And now I know, and I can also recognize that in the two of my kids that are also
Mhm.
ADHD,
Mhm.
and also use it with my husband because I'm overstimulated. I'm touched out.
Yeah.
I can't, like, I don't want to sit super close to you right now.
Mhm.
Please just, give
Yeah.
me some space. And it's nothing to do with you.
Yep.
It's just that my senses are overwhelmed
Mhm.
and I can't handle it.
Yeah. I think we learned a lot about that just past recently with both Matt and I with our ADHD, but also, like your attachment styles.
Mm, I don't know
I
what mine is.
I dug in a lot to that. So if you've ever never done that, do it because it's fascinating to look at your attachment styles. We all should be kind of a neutral attachment style, but because of our past and our families and our childhood trauma,
Hmm.
we lean a certain way. And so I would always get mad at Matt because he would come sit in this dark room and we were all out there like watching a movie or we were just sitting there. I get so mad.
Hmm.
Like, we don't have a ton of time with all of our kids together. Why are you sitting by yourself on your phone in a dark room? That makes no sense to me.
Hmm.
And not until I start, we had so many arguments over it or just little things like that. And then I started digging into attachment styles, and it also goes with avoiding things like
Mm,
hard tasks. You would avoid them and just not do them, and then
I do that.
I'd get so mad. Um, but on the flip side of it, I'm more of a fearful of attachment.
Oh,
And so I, if I get fearful of what could happen of situations. So I'm very futuristic because I'm afraid to stay stagnant.
mm,
I'm afraid to stay still because of what I was used to. I don't ever want to experience or like live the way that I had lived. And so I'm always pushing forward.
yeah.
and that can cause some problems sometimes.
Mhm.
Um, or I wanna deal with situations right now. Like, I wanna deal with it right now
Yeah.
because then I can get them off
Guilty
my
of that too.
I can get it off my shoulders, I can get off, like,
Get it out of your brain.
get out of my brain. Exactly.
Yep.
And Matt needs time to process. He needs some time because he gets overstimulated too, his mind, that's how he, like, decompresses. And so I had to learn that if we're having an argument, that it's probably not gonna be dealt with right then.
Mhm.
We gotta give him a little bit of time, and then but we have to give it a timetable. Like, this is not gonna be till tomorrow. Like, you have an hour to decompress and think through it, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. We're not
Um,
sweeping it under the rug for
we're not sweeping
days.
under the rug, and that has helped us a lot.
I need that. Where do you take that test? Because I don't know what my attachment style
You
is.
just there's all kinds of different quizzes, but there's also a ton of podcasts. Tons and tons of podcasts, and you just start listening to them, you're like, "Oh,
Mm.
that's what I am. Oh, that's what he is."
Yeah.
And then I just started digging more and more and more, listening about his. And there's a lot of podcasts that's like, I found Matt and I's, and it's like, how do you do relationships with these 2?
Yeah. Well,
What do you
that's
see?
the same with personality
Yeah.
styles. That's why we do that with,
Mhm.
the Myers-Briggs. It really helps you
Yes.
understand each other a lot better.
Yeah. So if you've never done that, looked into it, I need to look into it more. Matt, we both researched it. Like, so I sent him podcasts. So he got to understand a lot more about me and what my childhood trauma, why it surfaces now, why
Yeah.
I've done the things that I've done. And I've been able to, so he's been able to stop more
Mhm.
and realize, I know this is a trigger for you, or
Yeah.
this must be a trigger for you, and vice versa.
And using that language is
Yes,
helpful.
absolutely, and vice versa, like, I know that you need to process this, and before I even talk to him,
Mhm.
I know that this is not what I wanna fight about.
Right.
We're not gonna have an argument, but we've talked about this before, and this is the way I feel, and going in it that way,
Yeah.
so he's not feeling attacked because
Brings
he
the
would feel
defenses
attacked.
down. Yeah.
Yes. Um, so it's super helpful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm curious what mine would be and what Gary's would be,
Mhm.
honestly. I'll definitely look into that.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the other things that kind of ties into probably the same things that I experience and with my ADHD is the like task avoidance.
Yeah.
I was actually just having this conversation with someone, not necessarily like I don't want to do it or I'm too lazy,
Sure.
but physically not being able to because
Mhm.
I have a whole list of them in my head. And so everything I need to do is there at one time, and so
Mhm.
even though each one on its own is not that time
Yeah.
consuming or that big of a deal, it feels like it because they're all there, and so then I don't start anything,
Mhm.
or I don't know where to start,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to do it, and it feels
That's
like
that's Matt.
what does it feel what's it called? Like, something paralysis,
Yeah, you just kinda, like, stuck.
I'm just stuck. I physically can't force
Mhm.
myself to do it, and I see this a lot in my 18-year-old son with ADHD. He's the same way. It's not that he doesn't want to,
Yeah,
he literally just doesn't
that's avoidant
get it.
attachment.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just always thought I was lazy.
Yeah, which is not it at all.
Always just thought I'm just a lazy person because I know that I need to do X, Y, and Z and all of these things, and I
Mhm.
have this time and I'm just sitting here,
Mhm.
but I just don't know how to start.
Yeah.
Now, on the flip side, if I take my medication that day, once I get started,
Yeah.
it's
Then it's
fine.
like, yeah, you get
It's
stuck.
fine.
Right.
However, before I was medicated, I
Mhm.
just thought I was a lazy person.
Mhm.
And I thought all these things were character flaws of me, and I didn't know how to not be that way. And I would beat myself up over
Mhm.
it, which caused a lot of anxiety and depression.
Yep.
And now I'm able to explain that even to my husband, where it's okay. I worked all day, and my medication worked for that, but
Mhm.
now I'm home, and this really needs to be done, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
I physically can't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. That's a good point because I've realized that too, and now that we both kinda understand it, I've been able because I would take everything on. I
Hmm.
would just take everything on, and
Hmm.
then I get so mad because I was so exhausted that he wasn't doing I didn't feel like he was doing anything,
Hmm.
even though he was like, "Well, what can I do?" Like, and I just wouldn't give him anything.
Yeah.
And so that I just hold it all and I get mad because you know, and so now I can say that.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I got the groceries ordered," because that ordering groceries,
Take that off my mental load,
I
please.
cannot that is something that overwhelms me so bad.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but
Same.
ordering groceries is the hardest thing for my brain to do. I
Same.
don't go in the grocery store,
Don't ask me to do that
don't ask me to do it
unless I'm
because
getting one thing.
yeah, literally. And I'm not typically like walking somewhere, that doesn't get me anxious, but the grocery store, and I'm having to not only am I worried about how much it's all gonna cost at the end,
But forgetting
but
something,
yeah,
finding the
going down the
things.
aisle 5,000
Yeah,
times.
online grocery ordering and delivery was the best invention ever.
Yes, and Matt is so good at it, and he just does it, and it's done, and I'm just like, "Thank you." But he's like, "Let me take that off your plate."
Yeah,
And so before I would just, "I got it. I got it. I got it." But now I can say, I literally can't."
yeah. It's something I hate doing. I mean, I will do it, but I hate doing it.
I will too.
Gary has started doing that most of the time.
Mhm.
He'll let me know, "Hey, I'm gonna place a grocery
Yes.
order. If there's anything specific you need,
Yeah.
add it to the grocery cart or whatever." So, like this week, I was out of makeup removing wipes, so I
Mhm.
added
Yeah.
those before we
Yeah.
placed the order, just stuff like that, because I don't know why it overwhelms me either. I don't even, but that's also why I don't like to cook or plan meals,
Yeah.
because even just coming up with, what we're gonna eat each
Mhm.
night and deciding what ingredients are needed for each of those meals,
Yep. I would spend hours doing
it's
that, and
too
this is
much.
so ridiculous. Once it's done, it feels so good,
Mhm.
but I just
Well, that's why I loved when we were doing the, like,
to every
meal
plate.
kits,
Yes, that's
because
great.
I just picked it and it sent me what we needed, but my kids hate it, and it got to the point where we were cooking it and they weren't eating it.
Yeah, my kids actually liked it, but there was never enough for us because 'cause
Yeah.
'cause they're all big. Even got the one for 6, it still wasn't enough,
Yeah, you
so I
have to
was
do
like,
probably do the 6 and the 2.
yeah, it's just got too expensive.
Yeah. It was such a great deal for me, honestly.
Yeah,
For
it's
our
great.
6, it was $100 a week
Yeah.
for 3 dinners, but and I mean, I liked all the food,
Mhm.
so did Gary, and I have 2 kids that aren't picky, so they also liked it,
Yeah.
but 2 of them were just never eating it,
Yeah, it doesn't make
and
sense.
this week, what I did, which they didn't listen, but I said, while Gary was making the grocery order or making the list,
Mhm.
in our family group chat, I said, "Y'all pick what you want to cook
Yeah,
this week.
that's great.
Decide what meal each of you want to cook because you can,
Mhm.
and add those ingredients to the grocery list
Mhm.
before dad places the order." So, did they do it? Absolutely not. But that means, guess what you're having for dinner?
Mhm.
You're figuring it out.
Whatever's in there.
Gary did do like a crock pot meal the night before last, and so there was leftovers. So I was like, "If you guys want leftovers, eat
Yeah,
that."
I gave you the option to pick something.
And y'all didn't do it.
Right.
I'm like, "We pay for the groceries, we
Mhm.
ordered them, we pay for the electricity to,
Mhm.
cook the food and all of these other things. We work all day, we both drive
Yep.
45 plus minutes home in traffic after working all day. Y'all can cook the meal."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I have 3 out of my 4 are fully capable.
Yeah.
Daxton is capable, he's 11, he's capable. I just haven't taken the actual time to, like, teach
Teach
it
him. Yeah.
or whatever, and he would probably require a little bit more assistance with,
Yeah.
like, chopping and stuff,
Yeah.
but the other ones, there's no excuse. I mean, I
No.
have an adult daughter living there,
Mhm.
I got an 18-year-old kid. Now, granted, I do understand from the ADHD perspective of
Yeah.
him how much more difficult it is for him to do that, but that's not, you just pick something easy.
Right.
Boil some noodles
Yep.
and make some ground beef, and you be the spaghetti guy.
Right.
You know
You
what
be
I'm
a
saying?
spaghetti guy. I love
You
it.
don't gotta do the
No,
hard
you don't
stuff.
gotta do so yeah.
And so, ugh,
Yeah. Ella's pretty she's really good about that, especially if we have practice really quick after we get home because she's home before us. She's like, "What time is practice?" So if we as long as we have a menu and all the stuff there, she will whip it up.
yeah,
But people are always so shocked. I'm like, "My kids cook. They
yeah,
make their own lunches, and I know they all do their own laundry." It's like,
yeah,
"Make your kids do the stuff. Teach
yeah.
them how to cook. Teach them how to do that stuff because they can."
Well, I think for me, it was always a control issue,
Yeah, for sure.
and it's, I don't wanna clean up the mess, or I mean,
Yeah.
not that they can't, but it's just, I don't wanna deal with you asking me 100 questions
Mhm.
about whatever it is. Which
Yeah.
knife should I use? Which cutting board do I
Yeah.
need? And just kinda like, it's easier to do it myself or Gary to do it
Yeah.
than it is to explain. Also, trusting that they're gonna do it the
Yeah.
right way, which is what's,
That's where the issue
that's
is.
the control.
Yeah, that's the control
It's just
thing.
the control. But, being medicated on ADHD, I come home less,
Yeah,
uh,
it's great. Yeah,
overstimulated. I mean, I still get overstimulated,
sure.
but it's not like I spent my whole day
Right.
that way. So the control, I've learned, or I've started to let go of a lot more
Mm,
of that, and it's,
I've seen that a
just
lot.
do it. If
Yeah.
you can just do it.
Yeah. There's no wrong or right way, really. Just try not to burn it. Like, use whatever, just that's what I'm like,
Be safe.
yeah, be safe. However you wanna do it, that's fine,
Yeah.
and go for it.
Yeah, I think also my oldest daughter, she had the benefit of they had a class in middle school
Yes.
where they would teach cooking and baking and
Yep.
sewing and all these things. They don't have that
So
anymore.
sad.
I know, because
It was one of
that's
my favorite
great.
classes when I was in high school.
Yeah. I wish I still had it because I know Nyla Faith would love it.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know, and here's the thing, my husband does enjoy cooking.
Yeah, Matt does too.
He doesn't mind it.
Mhm.
So he'll cook if he doesn't have something else to do.
Yeah.
The issue currently is there's a lot of evening
Yep.
things. So, for instance, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he's been at a practice
Mhm.
with Daxton every night until 8:30. So
Yeah.
he's not able
Yep.
to do the cooking. So it's the kids have got to do it. The same with the laundry. I just decided I was not doing your laundry because I'm sick of turning your socks and pants inside
Right.
out
Right.
because you don't know how to take them off the right
Mhm.
way. Do your own laundry.
Yep. Yep.
And when you ain't got nothing to wear because you didn't do your laundry, don't come crying to me.
Nope, that's what I say too. I'm like, "Did you do your laundry? Okay, well, I guess you better go pull out some dirty pants in there and wear them again."
That's the other thing I used to control was making sure it's folded and put away
Mhm.
correctly. And I think I saw another video about this on all these videos, but it was relatable. It was like a mom talking about it
Yeah.
where she said, if her kids don't wanna fold their clothes and put them away the way I would do it, then who cares? It's their
Right.
drawers, it's
Mhm.
their closet, it's
Yeah.
their clothes.
Mhm.
As long as you bring me my clothes basket back, if you don't wanna fold your jeans 4 times before you put them into the drawer and you just wanna throw them in there, that's okay.
Yeah, don't care.
Iron it.
Mhm.
I do have a thing about wrinkles, so I will ask them to iron it, which most of them will.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so they also don't like their own wrinkles. So, but I'm not gonna throw a fit about it anymore. I'm not gonna put my energy into making sure your clothes are put away the correct way because then ultimately it affects you. You
Yep.
can't just put them on because
Yeah.
they're gonna be wrinkled.
You can't find them either. Like,
Right.
then
It's
you
on
better go
you.
yeah, you better go start looking for them.
So
And I think that I know for me, I think that for a little while before I started, like, "This is fine. This is good." It was more of a guilt thing for me.
yes, same.
Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, I think there's probably a lot of moms that feel that. I know that I've had people tell me that, like, "Oh, I just feel bad, like, they're the baby," or whatever. They do everything else. Like, no, you're
Or
teaching them how to live to be a successful adult
yeah, but
one day.
the guilt trip of moms are supposed to do that.
Yes. Yes. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, you
Yeah.
are not supposed to do that.
I have a picture of Nyla Faith. Uh I was pregnant with Daxton, I think, and so I was pretty sick.
Mhm.
And I needed the laundry out of the
Mhm.
dryer, and
Mhm.
I asked her at 2 years old to
Yeah.
go pull the laundry out, so she opened the dryer, pulled it
Aw.
into the basket. I was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
That's not what's wrong with that?
No,
She's learning.
exactly.
But
Teach
I
your
did feel
kids.
guilt about
Yeah, but that's
certain
that's what I was saying,
things.
that's so normal, and I think that's what maybe society or whatever has told us as a mom, you should be able to do all of it,
Mhm,
even if you're a working mom or a stay-at-home mom,
mhm.
but you're not helping your kids.
No,
You're not. They need to learn how to do all of these normal things.
because one day they're gonna have to do it for themselves. They're not gonna
Exactly.
bring their clothes to you to do their laundry when they're
And if they
22.
are, there's a problem,
Please don't.
and that also goes along with their money.
I would laugh at them if they ever tried to bring me their laundry at
Yeah.
20.
My kid knows how to use a debit card. They know
Yeah.
how to save money, a savings account. They know how to tithe. They know if they want something, they better save for it.
Mhm.
Like, you have to teach your kids these things early, early, early because they can get it.
Yeah.
They can understand it.
But see, so the money thing for me is I don't pay my kids to do chores.
Mhm.
I just won't.
Yep. Ours don't
I
get paid anymore either.
It's just one of those things where that's your contribution,
Mhm.
right? We all contribute to our
Yep.
home in some way, and that's your contribution is whether it's keeping your room clean or cleaning up the kitchen, taking
Yep.
out the trash.
We
So
all
I'm
live
not
here.
paying you for that. So my kids have no way of actually making money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't really make
That
them
makes
save for
sense.
something because how are they making money unless they're old enough to work, which
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
2 of them are not. So, I've never been able to be like, "Hey, you have to save your money." Now they do get money from my dad for birthday and Christmas, but it's like $100.
Yeah. That doesn't last.
It doesn't, and so, you know,
Yeah.
if they have their money, I'm gonna ask them to buy their own stuff
Sure.
before
So I'll just share what my parents do. It's really cool. I tell people about this. Um, my parents will one of their Christmas gifts is they will give them a certain amount of money for each kid, depending on how old you are, at Christmas. And so we had a whole envelope for each kid, and there's 12 little Bible verses. They're like little keychains, and it comes with this whole thing. Each of them are on a topic, truth, hate, whatever. And so it's one for each month.
Mhm.
And so they get a certain amount of money, each kid. So January 1st, they memorize a Bible verse. They have to come tell us the Bible verse, and they have to like actually memorize it. So if I ask them the next day, they still have to know it, or a week after that.
Yeah.
Um, they get their money for the week if they get it. I mean, for the month,
Mhm.
and they get a new Bible verse for the following month. But the money they get part 10% of it has to go to the church. 5% has to be generous. 5% has to be go into savings, and the rest is their spending money.
Mm. That's good.
And so it's been really, really great because that's the money that they get to use to buy things. And if something they like expensive, they just have to save it for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Um, and they're also learning those verses, which has been really cool, even to
Yeah.
watch Hayden, even with some really big ones,
Yeah.
to learn them. And then, just each month they look forward to it.
That's really cool.
So
Yeah.
kind of a fun idea.
Yeah. I'm not doing
No, we couldn't do it.
it.
We couldn't do it. But the fact that they are able to do that, but
The
also like
grandparents,
they're
yeah.
teaching them how to tithe, how to be generous,
Yeah, that's great.
obviously learning your Bible verses.
Yeah.
Um, so that's a cool
My
little.
kids would love that, especially Nyla, Faith, and Daxton because they already like to learn
Mhm.
Bible verses.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's
dang,
kind of a
that's
cool
good.
way to,
That is cool
you know.
because you're earning it in a way still.
Yeah,
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 I love that.
yeah. So very blessed to be able to have that and just instilling that. And my dad was really big on wanting to instill these things.
Yeah, that's great.
So it helps us too
Yeah,
instill
for
them.
sure. But then also it takes the burden off of you
Yes.
guys from having to find a way to pay them for something.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't feel like you have to pay them for chores
Right.
so that they can learn the budgeting stuff. They've
Exactly.
already got that
Mhm.
going, and then you can just say your chores are your
Right.
contribution to our home.
Exactly. We all
You know?
live here.
Yeah,
We're all gonna do it together.
yeah,
So,
that's great. I love that.
yeah,
Does your
it's
dad
pretty
want to do
cool.
that for my kids?
Maybe.
How many grandkids does your dad have? Because I feel like that would be
8.
oh, yeah. So then I'd be adding at least 3 because one of them 2.
Yeah, oh, no, he has more than that because my brother he has 9, and then there's one on the way. So,
Yeah.
it's
Um,
crazy.
okay, so I have a couple of things I just wanna ask real quick,
Okay.
rapid fire. As someone with ADHD,
Mhm.
is there anything you have to set the vibe to before you can do it?
Oh, man. That's the vibe too.
So for me, I'll give you mine.
Okay, give me an example.
If I'm going to, like, clean my house, like, actually not just pick up something, but,
I
like,
literally about to
clean
say that.
I've gotta turn on music,
Yes.
it's gotta be the whole thing, and I also have to, like, be fully dressed. I'm not gonna clean in pajamas and no bra and all of that. Like, not dressed in cute clothes, but
Yeah.
I've gotta put on a pair of leggings and shoes and
Yeah.
feel like I can go outside and back inside,
Yeah.
and then the music's gotta be on, but also once I'm completely done, the candles have to be lit, my house has to smell like I just cleaned it. The vibe has to be set.
Yeah. That is that's, like, the first one I actually thought of. Okay, so one for me is, like, my quiet time. If I like, to do my quiet time, I have to have this vibe for it because I know if I don't, I'm not gonna be able to focus.
Yes,
And so I have to get
that's
my
fair.
blanket, get my journal, put some worship music on in the
Yep,
background, make
yep,
sure nobody else is around, the
same.
dog is settled. Sometimes it takes me forever
Yeah,
to get to that point. Like, I can't have something that is, like, about to be done.
yeah.
So I have to, like, make sure everything is right.
I'm like that too with that one. I'm the same way. Okay,
That's
so
good.
next is do you have to rehearse? And if you did, what was the last thing? What you're going to say before you say it? Innocent, not like this
Yes.
conversation,
No.
but like if you're going to be having a conversation about
I think I have a hard conversation.
yes, like that
I'm not rehearsing it out loud, but I'm rehearsing in my
in your
head
head. Yes.
1,000 times.
Yeah.
But what if they say this? What am I gonna say back?
Yep.
Or what if it goes this way?
Mhm.
What am I gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I do
A
that.
million times. A million times. And then I overthink it, and then I'm, like, in this rat hole of, like, the worst possible situation,
Yes.
you know?
So This one is more not a question, it's a statement of what I'm doing. But do you also do this? Interrupt somebody when they're talking because you have a thought and you don't wanna forget it.
I'm so bad about that.
Me too.
I'm
I'm so
so
bad.
bad about it, and I feel so bad.
And I always have to come back and say, "I'm so sorry I interrupted.
Yes.
I
Yes.
didn't mean to." It's like, it just I will forget,
I will. Yeah.
and I don't wanna forget.
I hate that I do that.
You do this one, I'm sure, but I don't
Okay.
because, forget to respond to texts after you read it.
I'm the worst. I have to keep them unread unless I have time to actually read them.
Yeah.
We how many unread do I
I
have?
can't do that because I can't stand the red
I have
dot.
51
Oh my
text
gosh.
messages that says I have not read.
Barbara,
If you're one of those, I'm so sorry.
wait a second. Okay, because my adult daughter has about 100, 200 something, but a lot of them are like
It could be some spam for
the
sure.
ads, like you get a coupon or like from At Home or,
Yes.
whatever. I just instantly open those to close them because of I don't read it, but I don't wanna see the
I
red mark.
have yeah, these are not spam.
What about, getting random bursts of motivation or energy at the most inopportune times? Where you're like, think like something needs to be done,
Yeah.
and you're like, "I can actually do this right now, but it's 10 o'clock at night."
It's always at night.
Yep,
But why?
same thing
Because
happens.
usually I'm, like, dead asleep. I wanna go to
Uh-huh,
sleep, and
uh-huh.
you know what happens to me, though? I'm not very good about eating anything during the day, right? So,
Same.
like, I don't eat breakfast, I'll have coffee, and then maybe I might snack or something for lunch, just get through the day, but then I
Mhm,
eat a dinner,
mhm.
and the dinner fuels me. It fuels my body because I
Yeah,
haven't had any
yeah,
food,
you get that.
and so I'm like, "Woo, we can do whatever we want, let's get this crap
Yes.
done."
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, "Why do I do that to
Uh-huh.
myself?"
Yep. Okay. So, how long after you say something will you ruminate on it? If it's something that was maybe came out the wrong way,
Yeah, a long time
embarrassing.
until I talk to that person,
So
probably. Or I may, like, stew on it and then realize, "Okay, it's fine."
yeah,
But, I mean, it could take I've gotten better. It used to take me, especially when I was younger, but I did this is when I did not know I had anxiety and it was anxiety. Like, I would almost throw up, like,
yeah,
if I didn't say it out loud.
yeah,
It was an OCD mental looping,
yeah,
and had no idea it was until I was in my 30s.
yeah.
It was awful, absolutely awful.
So I think in relation to ADHD, I do that.
Yeah,
I I'm an overthinker
yeah,
that comes with
mhm,
ADHD. I'm constantly overthinking what I said, what I did, how I looked, how I acted. Did
yeah,
I mess up?
exactly.
Did I do it right? Is this person mad at me? Is this
Mhm,
person gonna be mad at me? Hate that.
mhm,
But I have started trying to just do it. I mean, I did it the other day with you when I sent a
mhm,
quick text. By the way, I've been overthinking this
yeah,
and this is what I actually meant.
yeah,
Hopefully that didn't come out the wrong way or
right,
whatever. But if it's someone that I can't just be that open
yeah,
and honest with,
yeah,
then I will be embarrassed. I will have like that secondhand embarrassment in my head every time I think about it
yeah,
for years,
yeah, yeah,
literal years. Um, I have one that's other people like to remind me of at work all the time just to give me a hard time. And I'm like, I know. And
I know that.
the person probably has no clue. It doesn't even cross
Yeah,
their mind,
yeah.
but
It's,
I'm
like,
still thinking
such a
about it.
disservice to ourselves
Mhm.
because the other person is just like, "Doo doo doo," going on their day. We're here, like,
Yeah.
going crazy about this silly stuff,
Yeah.
and, that's one of those things I just can't stand about myself.
Yeah. I mean,
It's definitely gotten
ADHD
better.
is the struggle is real.
Mhm. And I noticed that my Vyvanse help with that the most.
Yeah, when I'm taking it, right?
Yes.
But once it wears off is the
Yes.
problem.
Yeah.
So post 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
Yes, it
the
does definitely get worse.
overthinking starts back up,
Yeah.
which is usually when I find that
Yeah. I
happening. But
think that's probably the one thing that I, like, dislike the most about ADHD
mhm.
is a mental game.
Well, I dislike the most, um, since you said that,
Mm.
I the impulse control.
Yeah.
I think not like feeling like I don't have control of what I say or what I do
Mhm.
in certain situations. And I mean, I do take medication now, so I'm a
Sure.
little bit more on top of it, but then once it's worn off and I get home,
Yeah.
sometimes I just have to word vomit to my
Mhm.
husband on accident.
Yeah. And I was always bad about that at home, but, like, outside of my home,
Yeah.
I was not. I don't do that.
Mhm.
I don't. I keep it all in my home for sure. It's not
Well,
as
it's
good at
because
all.
your family gets the worst version,
Yeah, for sure. So
because they love you unconditionally. So it's
mhm,
easier, which is how it is for me now.
mhm.
It'll be I just have everything is stupid to me right now, and
Yes.
I am so irritated by you.
Yep.
Why? What did I do? Nothing. You did absolutely nothing. I'm just irritated.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just don't expect me to like you today.
Yeah, exactly. And men, if you're watching this, which I know there are some men watching this, talk to other men
Yeah.
because their partners, their significant others, wives are probably doing the same thing. We talk about this all of the time.
Yep. You're not alone.
You're not alone. You
Your
may
wife's not
think that your
crazy.
wife is crazy and unrealistic, but if you talk to other people, we're all very similar in that.
Yes. Yeah.
It's nothing you've done or nothing that you did. It's just hormones really suck sometimes.
Yep. And so especially with ADHD.
Yes. So,
And there are some days where, like, that affects how my medication works even,
yes,
and
absolutely.
so I might just be cranky all day
Mhm.
or a little more emotional or a little,
Yes.
more
Yes.
anxious.
Yes.
I think that's where I see it show up the most is I'll have more anxiety
Mhm.
on the days where it's not quite working because
I
of the
agree.
hormones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I thought I was over all of that anxiety. Oh, wait.
Nope.
What day is it?
Just
Okay,
kidding.
just kidding. Here
Mhm.
it is."
Yep.
Alright, so where did you see God show up for you this week?
I think, just having a little bit of a smoother week
Mhm.
this week has been really nice. Coming out of the Easter weekend, just to be able to breathe and to see the fruits of our labor from Easter and just how it went and all the people we got to see and experience. I think, like, God just really showed up in that. Um, and just like, I'm here. I've been here the whole time. And we've gotten to see God just move a lot in our church with different situations.
Yeah,
So it's
that
been
has
really
been
cool.
really cool. Yeah, so I think my God moment, I talked about this yesterday in our ladies' lunch, but no one else has heard it. So our church is some people that I'm close to have been going through some
Yeah.
really heavy
We've had a lot of
things.
heavy things.
And while I love being a support to them, just having that on top of being overly tired, it just allowed the enemy to get in my head
Mhm.
about some insecurities. And so, not anything to do with the people or anything like that. It
Right.
just, I wasn't on top of my A game with
Mhm.
keeping, the voice of Satan out of my mind.
Yeah.
And so he was creeping in with lies
Yeah.
about insecurities. And I was just kind of being hard on myself and feeling down about those things. So the Lord showed up. I didn't even pray about it or talk about it with God at all. And I should have, but I just was trucking along
Yeah.
and with so much grace, he allowed 3 different conversations to just speak into each of those lies without me even prompting it really, just the things that I needed to say or
Mhm.
maybe the phrasing
Mhm.
of what it was. So maybe we were loosely talking about the topic,
Yeah.
but the phrasing that was used by the person, like, spoke directly to whatever that thought was, and I was just like, "Alright, God, you see me.
Yeah. Exactly.
You see me." And so I feel a lot lighter
Yeah.
in that and realizing, "Okay, those are lies,
Yep.
and just remember
Mhm.
your people can speak truth into you."
Exactly. 100%. And gotta allow them to
Yeah,
as well. I
yeah,
love when God shows up through people.
yeah, me too.
I
It's my
think
favorite way.
it really
I
is.
love it.
It really is. Because I just feel like it's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
okay."
you're
You
using
know?
somebody else,
Yeah.
and I love when I get to do that to somebody else too, though.
Yeah. No, I agree. I love that so much. So it's good, good
Alright.
week. Good week.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for hanging out with us on Called to Chaos
and if this episode made you laugh,
or made you feel just a little bit less alone.
share it with a friend who's also living in the chaos.
We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye, friends.
friends. Whoop, whoop. Wish we had a vote
I
sometimes.
know.
So we could just stop.
Doing a thing.